Hey guys, what's up? So today I got a couple Ulta orders in. I know that the 21 Days of Beauty is going on. I don't think I'm going to get anything else from that sale, so I want to do a try on haul type of thing. So yeah, I'm going to hop right into it. I got some really cool things and I'm really excited about them. Some I've tried because I got a box um about 4 or 5 days ago, so I had like just a few things in there, but then I got two more today, so I'm excited to try out some new stuff. I think first I'm gonna go in with the Milani Supercharged primer, but I think I'm going to only use this like on my forehead and like the drier parts of my face, I think, because I don't know, I've been having a lot of like my pores have looked so much bigger than they ever have. And like I don't know if that's just a me thing or if it's like other things that I'm using. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna try that. Also, if you see me like looking, oh my gosh, why did I do that? If you see me like looking off, it's because I'm using my camera as a mirror today. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there. And then for like just like right here, I'm going to use the e.l.f. matte putty primer. This has been helping just a little bit. I need to find something that I like a little bit more because I don't know. Like I feel like it just looks okay. All right. And then for foundation, I'm going to go back in with the Misha BB cream. I've just been really enjoying it, honestly. I think it makes my skin look really nice. It feels like my skin feels good when I use this. So I'm going to continue to use it. And I feel like it covers like what I need to cover, but I can still see like my skin through it. I really don't like, I say that, I don't really like full coverage foundations, but I feel like maybe I've just been buying like too light of a shade so then it looks weird. I feel like with like foundations, I always buy too light of shades, and then with clothes, I always buy like too big of clothes. And I don't know what that is. I've noticed that lately about me. So I've been trying to like, if I order online, normally I'll order like a certain size, but I've been trying lately to order sizes down or to try on stuff that's a size down, and that's been helping. They fit better, which I don't know. I just feel like that's so weird. I think because my whole life I've always been, well, I've always thought I was a size large. Like even whenever I was like wearing like size 4 pants, which at that point I was very like thin and unhealthily thin. A lot of depression and stuff went on during that time. But I would still buy like size large shirts and like I don't know, I think I've always just felt bigger than I am. And so that's just been something like I've just realized recently. And yeah. And I wonder if that's like a problem for anyone else. Like how am I like I can be so in tune with my body in many different ways, but not in others. So anyway, next I'm gonna use the Catrice True Skin. I found this one on Amazon, but I really have been liking this. I think I would really like to get a shade lighter, which is funny because it's like we just talked about me always buying lighter shades of foundation than I actually am. So I'm trying to think if there's like anything I can like talk about that we've been going through. I don't know, there's just been like stressors in life that you know, just the stressors that come with life. New friendships have been forming, which is really exciting, especially with where I live. There's not a lot of people out here, and they always keep to themselves. Like, that's something I do notice about Kentucky, is that I'm glad that their families are very, very tight knit. Like, I mean, that could be both a blessing and a curse, but their families are very tight knit. But they don't let anyone new in, that I've noticed, and like, that's just different for me. Like, I have always been someone like where I'm always looking to grow my family, whether it be with usually more friends, and always inviting people in that don't have families, you know, and trying to be that person that way. But so it's just different, like, being out here. So, you know, I found friends who are kind of in the same boat as me, and so that's exciting. I've had old friendships leave, which that happens, seasons of life. Never anything like bad with it, like no hard feelings. It's just seasons of life. All right, next I'm gonna do bronzer, which I did get the NARS one in. It's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna try a new brush. I've been using the e.l.f. brush. What is it? The Ultimate Blending Brush, but I want to try this one. This is the one I usually use for the Tarte one. So I wanted to give this a go and see how I liked this. And this bronzer is just super, like, just super easy. Like, it just looks almost airbrushed. I don't know. I really, really enjoy it. I'm trying to think what else. So I was reading in my Bible today. I finished Hebrews. Like I said, I was working my way through the New Testament, so I'm almost done. Almost done. And it was really good because I've been feeling like I've been in my wilderness, like the Israelites, and it's been a whole process of just having to trust and believe and receive what God has promised. And right now I'm just like making my way through the wilderness, and I have faith that I'll be out soon. So there you go. Okay, next I got the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I've tried this a long time ago, so I'm really excited to give this another go. Okay. It's like, I should have probably opened this before I started the video, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. I'm over halfway done with my schooling. I'm gonna try to make some more birth videos. Like today, I think I'm gonna film a video specifically for birth supplies for an unassisted birth, which I know that's a very controversial topic, but at the end of the day, it's their birth, you know. I feel like there's so much, at least talk of support of births that may just be like different than what you had, which is fine. You know, whether it be a birth with an epidural, a birth that's by C-section, or a birth that is not unassisted, but that's unmedicated in a hospital. But when it comes to controversial births, like, oh, well, she birthed at home with just her and her husband, like, it's so widely unsupported. It's called dangerous, but there's so many other dangers that come with, like, hospital births, and, you know, using any drugs that are available, and that we're not allowed to talk about, like, those dangers. But I feel like you mentioned the kind of birth that you had, and it opens, like, people feel so invited to talking about how they view your birth, you know? So that's just bizarre. And even if it's, you know, you can share all the information that you want with with the people that are discussing your birth. But if they're not open to that information, if they're not willing to learn or hear a different point of view, like it's worthless. But I'm here to share or like what I want to do with my channel and what videos I want to make. I want to share the videos that need to be made for the people who need the videos. You know, I had an unassisted birth with my fourth, and it was a planned unassisted, and some people will say it's dangerous, but I never felt safer, I guess. It was just me and my husband, which I might do like a birth, like talk about my birth, like a story time, but I don't know. It was just a really good birth, and had no complications like I've had with my other ones, so I have a lot of thoughts. Anyway, that's another video for another time. Okay, next I bought the Peachin Benefit Box Blush. So I'm excited to try this. Normally I don't go for peaches. Normally I go for either really light pinks or like very rosy pinks. Oh, I didn't know that there was like a mirror.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Can you make me some cereal?
Yeah, I'll make you some cereal. Okay. I'll see you in just a second, okay?
Okay.
That's pretty. Cool. And that's not to say that I think that you shouldn't have the birth that you want. I guess it's just ironic to me that we're told to support whatever birth the woman wants, and then there's the except for if they feel safest at home. So I'm going to do a birth supplies list for unassisted births. And here's the thing too. I think that everyone should prepare for an unassisted birth. Be prepared for it. But you don't have to plan for it. You know what I mean? Which I might do a whole like book recommendation thing. How I prepared for mine. And I do think, and this is a whole video. So, okay, I'm using the Morphe brow pencil in cold brew. I love this brow pencil. I've used it prior. I'm actually gonna use this mirror. I've used this prior, and I really, really enjoyed it. I just ran out. Oh, I have a few hairs, so wait, let's do that first. I also got Ulta tweezers. I just cannot bring myself to spend so much money on the Tweezerman tweezers, and I know that, like, yes, you can send them off to get sharpened and whatever, but like, I don't know. It's like when I see that price tag, I just can't do it. So, what was I speaking on? And okay, so if you feel upset, or if it makes you feel any type of way when someone talks about having an unassisted birth, like, well, first it's like, I think a lot of women relate it back to their own birth trauma. And it goes back to, well, if I didn't do this, my baby would have died. Or if I didn't do this, I would have died. And with that, I do encourage you to reflect on your birth story. I encourage you to reflect on every single decision that went into that birth. Every word that was said to you by your birth team, anyone that was there, including like any friends or family. Maybe go through your birth chart, your patient chart. My eyes are looking so like dark right now, and I'm not sure why. That's weird. I might add some more concealer even though I put some powder on. We'll see. We'll see how this works right now. Oh my goodness. Anyway, maybe I'll try using my finger and see if like I can blend it out better that way. We'll see. Anywho, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with your birth, and I'm not saying that there was anything that you did that made you feel a certain type of way, but maybe it is worth looking into and looking beyond yourself if you are having trouble supporting other women in their choices. Another thing is like, there's so much talk of, well, my body, my choice. And by those same people who who are just like so anti whatever the mom wants for her birth, and that doesn't make sense to me. How can, like, why do you feel so strongly about one and you can't let go of the other? So I don't know. I think it's just worth looking into, worth exploring, and seeing where that leads you. Because at the end of the day, I do think all women should be supported in the birth that they want. They shouldn't be shamed for the birth that they want. I think that looks a little bit better, not as heavy. And when you also know that most of the time birth goes right, and if you are prepared in a way to recognize when things are not all right, or if you are willing to take on the responsibility if things don't go right, like, that's allowed. It's allowed. Anywho, I guess that's just my thoughts, and I think that my encouragement to you to not judge and try to just hear the moms out that choose something different than what maybe someone else did or someone else you know did. I like these tweezers. That was a good purchase. Cool. And I like this blush, although I probably should re-add a little bit more on where it might have came off with the concealer. So, if you're new here, I'm actually planning on being I'm studying right now to be a home birth midwife. I have no plans of working in the hospital. I just don't feel called there personally. I know a lot of really great people who do, but that just is not my calling, and I don't think I can serve women the best in other areas. Like, there's just, certain people are called to certain places. So I think I'm just gonna underline them just a little bit, because I got 2 more brow products. Apparently I was really not happy with my brows in that last video, and I was just like, buy all the brow things to fix them. And I also feel like I need to talk about, I have had 4 babies. Their births have all been very different. Well, I guess my first 2 weren't totally different, but they're both in the hospital. My second birth was so horrible, in the sense of just how it made me feel. Not necessarily the complications. There was no complications. It was just how it left me feeling. And that's also important, is that if a woman, like I said, does not feel safe at a certain place that she plans on having her baby, she shouldn't be there. So I'm using the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I think I'm going to use this one because I have another like brow jelly product. But I think I want to try to use this to like fill it in, I guess. That's pretty. All right. That looks fine. I mean, it's just like any other, I guess any other brow product I've tried. But I feel like my eyebrows are not as like filled in, but maybe I'll just leave. Maybe I'll leave it. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I also got the Anastasia clear brow gel. I did see that they had like the colored ones, but I don't know. I feel like clear was going to be my best or my safest bet. I've never tried this, so we'll see how I like it. Oh, I could tell it's like thicker. Like I don't know. Ooh. Oh, okay. We'll see how this lasts, but I like it so far. That did something that like my other brow products don't do. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's do eyes. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot today with my eyes because it's just me, but I did get 2 paint pots. I had one in Rubenesque, which is like a gold pink. It was very pretty. I had that a while ago. I got Painterly, which I really just wanted it as like an eyeshadow base. But I got Vintage Selection, which is, let me show you. It's kind of like just like a pinky, shimmery color. It just creates just like a nice sparkly wash over your eye. And it's very hard to see, but see, it's just very, very subtle. But it's nice for when you're on the go. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the tiramisu eyeliner that I've been trying out. Also, I cannot get this pencil to sharpen nicely, and I have like 3 different sharpeners, so I don't know if I'm just using like the wrong kind of sharpener. Like, they're all makeup sharpeners, but you know how some are just better than others. Also, another thing that has been really just bothering me lately, I guess, is the amount of people who just expect things. They expect you to work for them. They expect you to help them. And you know, I have a lot of I like to help people where I can. So let me first start by saying that I'm very giving. And I always want to help people because I know if I was in that position, I would also want to be helped. But I've had a couple instances where I've gone above and beyond for people, and they have been just not good people. And that really sucked. I had someone steal from me like a little bit over $300. I had someone who was gonna pay me to doula that for them, and then I knew that they weren't, but they ended up having their baby, but they still wanted my help, and they tried calling me, and they still wanted my help through that way, but without having to pay me, and that really upset me. And then I have people all the time message me and just want my information and like want the things that I've had to take time to learn, and that's been really difficult for me. Because I'm trying to figure out the line between helping people and also respecting myself and respecting my time and the work that I have to put into things, and it's just been different. It's been a very odd place in my life of just trying to figure it out. And maybe that sounds very selfish, but I don't know. You know, I can only do so much for people too. And at some point you have to do stuff for yourself. Like, I can only give you certain information, but you have to take that information and apply it and use that information and, you know, go further with it. Like if you need a direction of where you should start looking and researching, I can do that, but I can't read the information and spoon feed it, you know? So I'm struggling there. And it's happening more and more recently. And I'm guessing that this is how like nurses feel and how like dentists feel or chiropractors. And they're like, you know, they just go out and all their friends flock to them and like, I have this rash. Can you look at it? And they're like, sure, book an appointment, you know? So, I don't know, I'm in a weird place. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I've used this before. I've loved it, and I just forgot to repurchase it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Okay, I have two. Oh, I should have done my mascara. Okay, we'll just do that real quick. My mascara is just the Maybelline Sensational Sky High. I love that mascara. Doesn't transfer on me. Comes off with warm water. Like, it's so good. And I don't ever want to seem like I'm being ungrateful or that I don't love people, because I do love people. I guess I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out balance, you know? Because where do I get to matter in all of this? In my own life, I mean, in my own, like, bubble. I don't know, guys. I'm sure no one's even watching this, which is kind of helpful. It's helpful just to talk it all out, you know? And I guess just hear your own self speak. Because I feel like if I talk to anyone about this, it just kind of gives me the same, or it's information, or like it's advice that I just feel like doesn't necessarily apply to me, or just don't talk to them. Well, I can't, like that. I don't have that in me just to not talk to them, you know? I don't have it in me just to leave them on red, because I don't also want to gatekeep ever. Like again, just trying to find the boundary. Just trying to find the boundary. Okay. So I have two lip products, both by Maybelline. One is the Lifter Gloss, and I've used these before. I really like them. I just have one other shade. I think it was the Moon one, and this one's Stone. Oh, we have Moonstone. Cute. I like those. That one's not sparkly, though. But I really want to try this one, and it's the Superstay Vinyl Ink in the shade Peachy. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna use my peach and blush. Peachy lips. I'm excited to try these. I've heard so many good things. Ooh, they smell really good. Should have lined my lips. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. Also, in my hair right now, not this, I have a dry shampoo. I did get this a while ago, well, with my, just like the first box that I got. And I really like it for the day. Like, you know, some dry shampoos, like, as you just use them, like, they look good, and then they just stop looking good. Well, this one is the Odell dry shampoo, and it's like in a pump. See that? Woo. It's very floofy too, but I feel like when I like first put it in, it gives me the volume that I need and the volume that I like. I probably should have got dressed first, but no, because I would have gotten everywhere. And I don't know. I feel like when I go to a hotel, it takes my hair so long. It looks like greasy, but I just washed it. But it takes my hair so long to like get better. Even when if I wash it at home, it still takes a while to recover. And I don't know what that is. I'm guessing just how like their water has like the effect on my actual like scalp. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure someone knows. It's not me. Maybe I just need to put it up. Let me feel like. Okay. But I did buy a new shampoo and conditioner. Typically, I just buy the just like ones from Walmart. Like I just am not someone to spend money on shampoo and conditioner, but I did this time, which I'm kind of like, who is she? And I just found a couple that had good reviews, and it's the Biolage Volume Bloom. I got the shampoo and the conditioner. They smell great. And it says it's for fine hair, which I always thought I had thick hair, but I don't. I learned from a stylist that I have thin hair, or fine hair, but a lot of it. So that was kind of neat to learn about myself. Yeah. So then I also bought a new perfume. I didn't know this was on sale like basically every year, but I'm excited to have it so I can buy it next year if I need it. Like, I bought the smaller size. I bought the 0.5 fluid ounces. It's the La Vie Est Belle by Lancome. And, okay, at first, I bought it, then I read the reviews, and the reviews were like, it smells like grandma. First of all, no it doesn't. It smells so good. It smells so good. And I read on like the little description thing that it said jasmine, which I love jasmine. Orange blossom, patchouli, which I don't like patchouli. And I was actually very like on the fence of getting it because I just can't. It makes me want to like, bleh. Anyway. But then it said something on there that was like, it's warm and it has like a scent of like walking through a fresh bakery, and I was like, sign me up, bakery. You want me to smell like a bakery? Yep, yes please. So I don't think I showed you the bottle. The bottle is very pretty. She's got her own little like scarf. Like, she's sophisticated. We love her. But it smells good. So I would, if I go through it in the year, which I usually don't, but if I do, I want to get another one of those, like the next sale. So, we talked about a lot. A lot was said. I'm going to get off here, go get the baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore, but he's my baby. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go film later the, what can I think? The unassisted birth or home birth supplies list, which can be for unassisted or assisted, doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you guys go watch that. Thank you for watching this one. If you did watch this one, if you didn't, I am happy just to talk to myself. It's fine. All right. So make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a like and leave me a comment to say hey, and I'll say hey back. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.